First and foremost, we want to read the question first, and it's really one sentence. So, some of that is out the door, but you can still identify what you're looking for right here. The question reads, hey, a square with a perimeter of this has a side length of what? So can anybody tell me, are we looking for perimeter or are we looking for side? Which one is it? It's all in the same sentence. Which one of those are we looking for? Right, we're looking for the side length, right? And I know it can definitely seem confusing when you have a ton of math words presented to you, but we want to keep it calm, cool, and collected. So read it in English and then work your way through. Again, a square with this feature. I was saying, a square with this has side length of what? What is the side length? You're looking for the side.
And before we continue, one of the main frustrations that so many people have with the ASVAB is not knowing what to study and how to study to begin with. So if you're one of those people that can do a good job if everything's lined up for you, then go ahead and join our program. We have all the classes, all the recordings, all the courses with practice questions, with videos, and you can text me all the way up until you pass. So that's how it works. It's very simple, straightforward, and it gets you to the score and the job you want. Check out the link in the description of this video to learn more and sign up now.
And everybody, a side length, what's the shape that we're dealing with? Quick, hit me. Dealing with a square. Everybody, what's the G word of the topic that we're working on? Hit me. What is that G word? That's right, Landa, we're doing geometry. Or a game, if you're talking about life. I mean, either way, I'm not going to argue with that. But I'm going to go ahead and go with geometry here. That's what we have going on because we have a shape. We're looking for its side, and somewhere over here, they tell us the perimeter. So there's a lot of stuff being thrown around, especially some words here that might have a formula attached to them. But first and foremost, what do I want? I want the side of the square. That's what I want. That's the first thing I'm looking for. So that equals blank. Now, up next, this is where we look into the information. What information do we have to work with? What can I work with? And that's where we're going to take a look at right here, the perimeter being 152 inches. Everyone, the moment that you see such a profound word like perimeter and you know the shape that you're talking about, what's the next thing you need to think about, everybody? It starts with an F. What's the next thing you need to regurgitate? Landa got it. India got it. Lewis, the formula. That's right. So let me just make sure I'm asking everybody, make sure I'm including everybody here. Everybody, is it clear? Yes to you, yes or no? Is it clear to you that we are dealing with a word that we know, even if we don't know the formula, we know that there is a formula involved with that? That's the thing, guys. Whenever you see words like area being thrown or surface area or volume, perimeter, anything that has a formula attached to it, or a right triangle with a side, Pythagorean theorem, there's so many different trigger words that you should be aware of to automatically write these formulas down. In this case, perimeter of a square. Give it to me, guys. What's the formula for the perimeter of a square? Thank you, Delilah. Thank you, Landa. Yep, perimeter equals 4 times the side. So let's write that down. Let's not play around with it. Perimeter equals 4 times the side. Now, a lot of people ask, where does that come from? How do I know? How am I supposed to memorize that? Well, when you think about a square, everybody, what's the cool thing about a square? What's the unique thing about a square? Has 4 sides that are equal. 4 sides that are equal. So if you have, this being a side, well, the great thing is, boom, that, and that, all the same. So I hope we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same sides, and that's where the 4 comes from. That's why that perimeter formula is written the way it is. So knowing what we know, what can we replace P with? What can we replace the P with? 152. We can replace P, the perimeter, with what we're told it is. In the problem right here, we're told perimeter is 152 inches. So we can absolutely replace that in the formula And now we can actually solve for the side length. Right here, I can zoom on in just a little bit. Don't worry, I'll zoom out in a moment. But now we can go ahead and solve this and be done. Now, if this is the point that makes you a little uncomfortable with the solution process, then what that tells me is you're not yet comfortable with plugging things into an equation or even solving an equation. And trust me, that comes with practice. So don't avoid that. Definitely something you want to hop into the math basics with. That's unit 7 in the math basics.
And just like you're watching this video for free here on YouTube, I got more free materials for you, my ASVAB party people. We've got a free practice test that comes with video solutions so you can learn from every single mistake and identify those topics that you need to crush and work on. And on top of that, you can get a free class with me on Zoom once a week. And so that's all included in my free practice test with my free class included. Click that link in this video or in the description, sign up, keep learning for free, and keep raising your score. I'm proud of you. Let's keep working hard, and let's get back to the problem.
But here, my party people, what's the one thing we want to do to solve this equation? Jesse, that was the first one there. I believe it was you. Yep, working backwards. We see that we're multiplying by 4. So we're going to divide both sides by 4. Because again, the point is get the side by itself. I want to get it by itself. What's in the way? That 4. Got rid of it. And so 152 divided by 4 is my answer. And if you need to go ahead and do some long division, totally fine. We have 4 going into 152. 4 can't go into 1, so 4 into 15, that's going to be 3 times. 3 times 4, that's going to be 12. So we're just setting up our long division here. And again, if at any point any of this is making you nervous, any of these calculations I'm doing, take note of it. If long division makes you uncomfortable, take note of it. It's up to you. It's your responsibility to make sure you're getting better at it. And if you're using my resources, you know it's all lined up for you. But here, 4 goes into 32 8 times, and that is clean. That is done. Boom. There is our answer. The side length that we're looking for is 38.
My party people, as always, thanks for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you can see all the updates that we come out with so you can keep improving. So don't wait, subscribe now, and then while you wait for the next video, look here or there to see a related video that's going to help you improve even more. Let's keep raising that score, and let's get the job we want. I'll see you soon.